Okay, this is the range of motion video. We're going to start with the shoulder flexion, and the anatomical location of the goniometer is the center of the humerus, just distal to the acromion process on the latter part of the humerus. It's right here, and raise your arm all the way up. It needs to be, the stationary arm is parallel to the trunk, and the movable arm is parallel to the humerus. Okay, and 0 to 70 degrees, and he is at 161. Next is the shoulder extension, and the anatomical location of the goniometer is the center of the humerus, just distal to the acromion process on the lateral part of the humerus. And the stationary arm is parallel to the trunk, and the movable arm will be parallel to the humerus. So go ahead and extend backwards. Keep it down. And that is normally 0 to 60, and this is at 135. Sorry, I meant, I read the wrong one. So it's 45 on that one, not 135. The next one is the shoulder abduction, and the anatomical location of the goniometer is on the acromion process, which is the posterior surface of the shoulder. The stationary arm is parallel to the trunk, and the parallel to the humerus is the movable arm. Here we turn up. Okay, and that is about 43, and it usually measures 0 to 170. So he's where he needs to be in that range. Okay, for the shoulder internal rotation, the goniometer is on the olecranon process of the elbow. Okay, so the stationary arm is parallel to the forearm, and the movable arm is parallel to the forearm. Here. Okay, and then down. Oops. And it's 0 to 60, and that looks like that is at 60. The next one is the shoulder external rotation, and the anatomical location of the goniometer is at the Alcon process of the elbow. Excuse me. The stationary arm is parallel to the forearm, and the movable arm of the goniometer is parallel to the forearm. So this and up. Okay, it looks like he's at 80, and that's about where he's supposed to be. Okay, the next one is the elbow flexion, and the anatomical location of the goniometer is over the lateral epicondyle of the humerus at the end of the elbow crease. The stationary arm of the goniometer is parallel to the midline of the humerus, and the movable arm of goniometer is parallel to the radius. Okay, and so just not to put your arm straight down. And it is right, so bend your arm And it goes from 135 to 150, and he is at about 140. The elbow extension axis placement on the anatomical location of the goniometer is over the lateral epicondyle of the humerus at the end of the elbow crease. The stationary arm and of the goniometer is parallel to the midline of the humerus, and the movable arm is parallel to the radius, and it should be 0 when all is said and done. And it is. That is at 0.